Alrighty, so I am back for another stream on F124, racing in LSR for Season 10, Round 4 of the Championship, around Jeddah. It's going to be an interesting one. Jeddah usually has a safety car or two, which can mix things up quite a bit. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens there, but made some setup changes. They feel decent. Like, I was comparing the race stints I was doing, in Lightning Cup last season of Lightning Cup to today, and the pace was faster. So I guess it's a good sign, but yeah, the consistency was maybe not quite where I wanted it to be, but I think it'll be okay. It's always hard to be a bit consistent when you're flip-flopping and testing out different things with the setup, but a lot of different things I tried worked out relatively well, so yeah. I'm gonna go now.
By.
I did do a little bit of quali practice. Did like 4 laps. So I have an idea of what I can do, but since then I made setup changes, so it's somewhat of an unknown. Also, I didn't check if I saved the last setup change I made before joining the lobby, so if I didn't make that change, then, well, it's too late now. I don't think it's really a night and day difference. It just helped a little bit with the grip and high speed. I'll check after this run now. Nope. Rears everywhere. Excuse me. I don't think the fronts are up to temperature either, so I had no grip in the turn one.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Currently losing out everywhere. I want to give it another go. Highly doubt I'll improve, but it's just to get back up to speed with low fuel. Appreciate that. A lot of people would just sit there or wouldn't even notice.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Right, their best lap time, 1:27.2.
Oh, he's retired. He crashed. So Sector 2 needs some work. Sector 1 as well. Hopefully some of that comes with fresher tires. Because on paper there should be a good amount of lap time on there, in there. Okay, yeah, I did make the change.
Okay, guys, everyone be
I
aware.
mean, whether or
the
not
car's
I
ready
made
to
it
go.
at this point is irrelevant, because I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. You're dropping down the order, currently in P4.
The fuck, dude. Are you on a hot lap or what, dude? Okay, like, he's trying to get a tow, I think. Had my look back but reminded on the check. That's not optimal.
Their best lap, 1 minute 27.2.
We could probably find like another 10th, maybe 10th and a half, but it was a decent lap considering the lack of practice. If I had enough fuel, I'd give Emerge a tow, but I don't. But considering this is not his favorite track by any means, I'd say he's doing a decent job. So yeah, Sector 2 left some time on the table. I don't think I could have done much more in Sector 3. I'm more than likely to beat my time. Depending on if he has the battery. I'm just gonna derate a little bit. But yeah, he doesn't. So P4. I'm just waiting on him. Alright, let's do this thing. P4 on the grid. Certainly started worse, so it's no big deal. Yeah, very little grip and dirty air. I'll get used to it though.
Okay, DRS is now available. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
As the fuel load drops, I'll get better, but at the moment I just have to bide my time. So
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Nice move, good job. Our teammate by 5.2 seconds.
Dude, if you're gonna go, you have to go early, dude.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. flag.
Fucking Ferrari, dude. Doesn't know to overtake without like missing the apex or royally fucking up somehow.
Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Gap to your teammate behind, 31.1 seconds.
I can't with these fucking idiots, man! Can't stand these fucking retards who don't know how to finish a fucking 50% race.
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
Safety car deployed.
Thank fuck, dude.
Stay positive.
Ridiculous.
Right, drop your speed, our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace
Fucking joke.
immediately.
The amount of time we've gotten screwed over by people's incompetence is insane.
Okay, let's go now, come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Where did he start? Because I don't... Yeah, he probably doesn't even have the speed to keep up with Mango for a lap and a half.
so we're leading our teammate by 4.6 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 11th. Time last lap, 1:52.2. Okay, you've got P3, well done. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. You're currently in P3. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
We are 100% getting gapped on the restart.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
See, like, if I was second, I could have overtaken him into turn one. And that would have been all I needed. So I could have stayed ahead. And when DRS is activated, you won't be able to break away, but...
Tyre condition still looking good.
So
okay,
you should have
clear.
overtaken him. He's tried it.
let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Oh my god. This could actually be a good thing.
Stay positive.
Whatever happens, I'm going for it into turn one. I'm gonna have to, so.
Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Your last lap time, 1 minute 47.8. You're gaining by 1.6
Bro, the AI keeps
seconds
hitting
a
the
lap.
safety car. Either that or he's lagging. This is insane, dude.
Second place, you're in second place. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Flag. DRS is now enabled.
Safety car deployed.
Are you serious?
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
All these safety cars.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, you sat in P2. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 7 laps to go.
Safety car isn't coming in.
Place, you're in second place. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Teammate behind, 6.2 seconds. lost some time to the car behind. Okay, clear.
This
Okay,
is insane.
Slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Don't forget, you've got more control than ever over your ERS mode, so play around with them in your MFD.
It's going to be a 2-lap sprint to the end.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Green flag. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, clear.
Nice one. Very lovely drive.
GG.
On to the next one.
BXT a couple questions here, then let Cam handle things. BXT, buddy, you fun out there
Yes,
today?
it was painful.
Really, bro? You started last and you finished fourth, so
Yeah, and
it
the
must have
lap
been a
one I
little
got
fun.
put in the wall. Lap one I got put in the wall, I think was turn 15, 16. Had wing damage. Had to repair my wing and the reverse. And then I was lucky to get those safety cars later to box for mediums. But then the mediums, after all the zigzag and warming for the last two laps, were absolutely dead.
It was like one of those races where I didn't really notice you all raced, and at the end you're just like P4. I'm like, where'd he come from? But
Well,
well done
Mango
to not get
decided to
penalties.
box. Mango decided to box on the last safety car, and Mers decided to box. And just I was going to box, but then I saw them boxing and everyone else going out, so I stayed out.
All right, well, BXT, congrats, another good showing here in LSR. Hopefully we'll or well done in IFM too. I think you won that race today,
Thank
so
you.
pretty good day for you, right? How about BXT, everybody? Ain't he the best?
Great drive.
Well done, buddy.
Thank you, boys.
Okay, quickly, I'm gonna let Cam handle the rest, but I just want to give a quick shout out here to Ferrari Pro debut race, getting a P3. My friend, you have fun today?
Yeah, it was really good. Painful under safety cars, but I think we did like half the race under the safety car. So yeah, it
Yeah,
was it was good. It was good fun race either way. I was happy to lead. Like I think it was like the first 3 or 2 laps. So that was pretty cool.
Ferrari Pro, question for you. You're new to this league. I know you know most of the guys, but there still is like a feeling out process with the other racers. You want to talk about the process when you just join a race and you're kind of new to everybody? Because you have to know how to approach people when you're racing them, who leaves a space, who to go wide with here.
Yeah, I think to me, honestly, it's just like I battle the same way as I usually do. I try base wherever I can. I try battle fairly, whether that's anyone, a novice or just someone who's really experienced. But yeah, for people I don't know, I just battle them fairly and learn what they do. If I see like they're blocking me everywhere or they're making the move back on me everywhere, like that's when I know that like I've got to be more wary about that. But yeah, either way, you just got to battle fairly, like the same you do with anyone else.
We appreciate you, bro. And as I said, you're one of the most respected drivers on track. Quickly, I'll introduce you here to Cam Rudy. Cam, have you met Ferrari Pro before?
No,
We've
but we
spoken.
were teammates in the Lightning Cup
Your
last season.
teammates.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
So, anyways, Cam, you can handle the rest. Any question you got for Ferrari Pro, then handle Elbow and B Tom, of course. So,
No, just
congrats, guys.
mega drive, mate. Massive congrats to you. Great drive. Was impressed with you, mate.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, it was yeah, overall it was just a really fun race. Disappointing in the end there, like be so close to the win, but yeah, I'll take P3 on a debut, why not?
Good man. Good man. Right, now moving on to Elbow, aka Ilarayan. How are you, mate?
Not too bad, man. Yourself?
Yeah, good, mate. So, firstly, I just want to just ask what happened in qualifying because you didn't set a lap, and I was just keep an eye on with you once or twice, and then I seen your DNF.
I can't lie. Quali, I didn't do any practice, so I just literally just jumped in with no practice, and yeah, I paid the consequences. And unfortunately, I hit the flipping wall, and yeah, it just overall in general, it was a. I'm more disappointed with the race overall. I think I got P5 at the end. I think it was, but it was really difficult. Saudi is not really one of my strongest tracks, and yeah, P5 at the end of the day, I'll still take it considering I started from the back. So if I could have done anything better, it was probably boxed when the last safety car came. Maybe I could have done something, but yeah, overall, just just a little disappointed.
But great drive to get back up to P5 from P19, mate. Don't knock yourself that hard, considering if you didn't do any practice before. P19 to P5 ain't easy, mate, especially around Saudi.
Nah, I appreciate it, but yeah, I'm still disappointed purely because I wanted to race against like the likes of like Mango, B Tom, and Ferrari Pro, but unfortunately I didn't get the opportunity today. So hopefully next week I do have the opportunity. But yeah, we'll see.
I'm sure you will, mate. You'll bounce back. You're a good enough driver to do it. Right, thank you for that, mate. I'll let you enjoy your evening.
Appreciate it. Take care.
And now on to P2. B Tom, how
Thanks,
are we?
Elbow.
No problem.
Hello.
Now on to P2. How are we, B Tom?
Good. Happy to get a. Well, I mean, I've gotten P2 a couple times now, but considering what happened to me before the first safety car, I would say I'm pretty happy with the result because when Robin and Ferrari tangled, I got wing damage, and I thought that was GG, but the safety car kind of saved me there. So yeah, I tried something a bit different with the setup, and it really didn't work. You could kind of see like Ferrari Pro was like able to ride my bumper through sector 1 just because I was struggling a bit through the high speed, and the DRS wasn't really working for me that well. So I had good straight line speed, but when I turned on the DRS, I didn't really gain much more, just because I went quite low in the rear wing, and yeah, I think that was probably the wrong way to go. So yeah, a bit disappointed not to win, but I mean, it doesn't take anything away from who was it again? Grimray?
Grimmer, yeah.
Yeah.
You mind if I just ask a question here? One shout out to Grimmer, man. He's a great driver. Yeah, B-Tom, so you did get P2 there. You took home 19 points, assuming LSR has the regular scoring format. And Mango took home 2 points. So I think you were down 21 heading into the actual race. Was it 18 before, then Mango got the pole to make it 21?
I have no idea.
Something like that.
I've not been keeping
Okay,
track.
so either way, though, by my calculations, you're now down 4 points. So whether you won this race or not, I think gaining 17 points on Mango is a win.
I think he's leading.
Is he?
I
Because
think
I
Beaton
thought
is
Mango was
leading.
up 18, then Mango got the Mickey Mouse points today.
Mango was up 13 points.
Oh, it's 13?
13.
Okay, so yeah, that would put B-Tom up by 1 point then, if that's the case. So either way, man, it's a long season. I just want to put it into context. And again, shout out to B-Tom for not giving up and crying when he was down, unlike some other guy I won't name, Dunce. So shout out to B-Tom, man, heart of a champion.
For him everywhere.
And also, B-Tom, just want to quickly talk about that contact that happened with you and Mango. We were in broadcast view.
Yeah.
Didn't really see. Was it a racing deal kind of thing, or?
Yeah, just a racing incident. I locked the rears slightly, so yeah, just being on cold hards. I wasn't really trying to like overtake per se, just trying to put him off a bit so I could stay close enough to get the DRS. Just because with him being on those mediums, he's gonna have more grip, and the tires are gonna warm up faster. So yeah, and I was trying to force him to use his battery, and it seemed like it worked because Grimray was able to keep up with him, and he would have been within DRS range, which means I would have been within DRS range, but then the safety car happened. So the plan worked. Obviously, I wasn't trying to like have a half spin or anything like that, but yeah, that's what was going on there.
Anyways, well done to you, bro. And I'm sure the narrative might be that a safety car helped you today, which is ironic. But that's racing, folks. Sometimes it helps you, sometimes it hurts you.
Yeah. So
definitely drove a great race, man.
Yeah, it was. Well, safety cars aside, it was fun. I don't know how many there were, like 3, 4, something crazy.
I think that talking guy started one on purpose or something too.
Yeah.
Your buddy.
Yeah, shocker, right?
I think he's done though. But Cam, any final questions here, bro? I do want to thank you also for doing comms. You were amazing.
No, thank you for asking me. But yeah, great drive, boys. Really, really enjoyed watching it. You made my evening a lot more entertaining.
All right, then. Well, on that note, I want to thank everyone. Congratulations to Grimmer. Well done to B-Tom. Ferrari Pro, great debut. BXT, great drive. Albo, great drive, among others, man. Thanks for joining us for LSR Group 1. Shout out to Formula Jonah. All right, well done. But, man, LSR needs to stay away from Saudi for a while.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What a fucking shit race.
You know what it is, bro? You know what? I said it to
Robin,
Cam.
I felt so bad for you.
No, dude. I said it to Cam. It's like 17 of the same guys in like me and Cam's league. The difference is he adds like one or two
Troublemakers.
guys that are bad apples that ruin the whole race. Yeah.
I just want to say
Like,
to you guys, yeah, apologies for fucking qualifying and everything. I did purposely crash purely because, obviously,
you're good, bro.
I don't want to
I
be
mean,
like. I
I'd
just want to
rather
be
have you.
straightforward with you, man. Innit? I got a business to run, so at the same time, I'm literally having to fucking run up, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs.
Yeah,
Hence why I
say
almost
less.
fucking missed the start of the race. If
Yeah,
you
you
see
did
what
miss a
regardless.
start.
By a long
No, I
shot.
Is
hear
that
you,
what
bro.
happened Monday at Austria, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
That's all good,
Okay,
man.
bro, say less. But all I'm gonna say is like, don't like you're good, bro. And if like personally, if you crash on purpose in qualifying, I don't care. Maybe others do, but like,
No, but I know that was my issue because I know if I'd have done a lap, for example, imagine if I
no, you're
fucking
better
was
off.
top. Yeah, do you get it? If I was top 10, I definitely would have caused
Yeah.
a fucking
And the way
mayhem.
this, yeah, no, absolutely. I don't know what their league rules is, but I don't see an
No,
issue
I
with it.
apologize. I had to run because I thought if I could have a little, like a little
Yeah,
chance to
you're good,
run
bro. You're good.
upstairs,
Don't
run
worry. Say
there.
less, bro. Don't worry. Lots of us
I
work and stuff
appreciate
too.
it.
Good.
I mean, I'd rather have you crash in quali than in the race.
Fuck,
Yeah.
Robin, bro. You were such a good car today too,
No,
man.
but
Yeah,
to be
the
honest,
the
my
thing is that
pace
like
was fucking
the the
shit.
the fucking contact model fucked me over with Ferrari Pro. Like we had so little contact and just spun Ferrari Pro out and I lost my half my front wing, and then I tried to overtake Goat Lee and yeah, it didn't really leave me a lot of space into the wall. So yeah, front wing gone again, and then afterwards Senna tried to straight line me, which gave me my warnings, and yeah, it wasn't ideal.
Who's Mango? Sorry, G, because I know he's quite fast, yeah, but he's a fucking idiot as well, fam. Like,
Who
dude,
is?
is supposed to, bro, Mango, broski, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm not being funny. My man's fucking. He's passing people under safety car. Then he's been hitting my rear wing like 30 times. Like, what the fuck are you playing at? That was jarring. And then he fucking hits me into the wall, and he doesn't want to give the position back. Like, I can't lie to you. Drivers like that, yeah, I can't lie. I can't stand people like that. I would never race in a league where if people just want to race like that, I can't be asked.
I mean, it's always better than trying to straight line someone, right?
But no, bro, you're going into that the second DRS, that little
Yeah,
left
yeah,
hander, right hander.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone knows like the car ahead. If you tap them, they're gonna fly into the fucking wall, G. And he purposely did that. And I just hate shit like that. But anyways, it is what it is. I'll still take the P5 regardless, considering I fucking had to
I'll be back in a bit, boys. Just gonna have a bite to eat.
start
Good
22nd.
work, bro.
P5's
You
a good
man?
drive from P19, mate.
EXT and Elbow, 19 and
Nah,
20, 4 and
I
5.
mean
Yeah,
BXT done
I
better
started
than me for
last.
fuck's sake.
Even Grimmer 7-1, bro. That might be driver of the day still.
Nah, BXT deserves it more than anyone, in my opinion.
He
There's
was
no
probably
way
so pissed.
from starting
Last
last.
time in Silverstone I did last to P2 because Mango overtook me.
Doesn't deserve it with full assist on though.
You should report Mango.
Fuck
Give
you.
that man a quali ban.
Okay, so no wonder
Oh
your
yeah.
fucking traction was so good.
Wait,
You're
what?
thinking why I couldn't ever pass you. It was pissing me off at one stage. I wanted to
Yeah,
go
it's
aggressive
insane.
on you, but I just thought, you know
And
what,
the thing is,
you hadn't done anything to me, so I said no.
he can he can like run crazy aggressive setups because he just doesn't spin.
You know, low
Well, I need
wings,
to fix this
good
one before
traction
the
is
race
kind of
because I was
crazy.
spinning.
My setup was very good.
I'll be honest with you, I just tried one of my friends' setup. I'll even say it was 1923 on fucking wings. It was fucking disgusting.
1923.
Jesus.
Yes, it's
I was on
fucking dog
30-30,
shit.
mate.
30-30. I was gonna try my friend's esports one, but I just thought, let me just give this a shot. Biggest mistake ever.
Not
I don't
gonna
know
lie,
why I listened to him.
an
I'm
esports
a
setup
dickhead.
around here is gonna be fucking tricky.
No, it is. That's the one issue I have. I can't really control it, especially as I'm on controller.
Oh yeah, that's difficult.
But today I really wanted to race against like use like off ahead, but
Yeah. The thing
and
is, like, it was
sorry,
such a clean race,
Sosa,
and
Sosa, whoever his name is, Soa or whatever his name is, the hash
Soa.
driver. I promise you now, G. I'm just gonna let you know now. If he does exactly the same shit he did to me today, I promise you now, the next time I go side by side with him, I will fucking take him out.
He
The
is
way he,
very aggressive. I'll race with him in the Mushroom Cup.
I promise you now, I will sideswipe him, bro. Like, I race to obviously, I will race as respectful as possible. But if you're gonna race to a point where someone has to back out, I promise you now, I am not backing out from no move. I will fucking go for it. And if we both crash out, we'll both crash out. I don't care. I'll gladly waste 30 minutes of my time. But I hate drivers like that.
I just hate drivers that start wheel locking. So many drivers started wheel locking on the straights today. It's so annoying.
I'll be honest, I'd admit I put flipping ABS on today because, boy, I was no way near
ABS
fucking
around
it.
here.
Yeah, I can't. I'm fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, but ABS is just like one of the easiest tracks to do with no ABS. Just because there are so little hard braking zones.
Hey, listen, as an Albanian G, we find it more difficult, G. We're better at other things than fucking F1.
Let the man play as he wants to.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Don't get the wrong idea. I would love to learn and get quicker. That's my goal.
All right, I've got to get going. Got some stuff to do later. So, yep, it's going to be it for me. Till next time.